We've got three MLB props today, and two of them are hitting at a 90% rate over the last 10. One pitcher has stayed under this number in 9 of 10 starts. I think the market is still giving us room. Let's get straight into the card. Going with play number one. We got Gunnar Henderson under 1.5 bases against Minnesota. And the first thing that jumps off the screen here is his consistency. Gunnar has stayed under 1.5 bases in 9 straight games, and he's under in 9 of his last 10 overall. Over that 10-game stretch, he's averaging only 0.5 total bases per game with the median of 0. That is a massive difference between what he has actually been producing recently and the number we're being asked to beat. Remember, for this over to cash, one normal single doesn't do it. He needs either multiple hits or at least one extra base hit. And lately, we simply haven't seen that type of production. Looking at the recent results from the data, his total base numbers were 3, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. Only one game in that entire stretch would have beaten the 1.5. That gives us a very clear recent trend. Now, the matchup is Bailey Ober, and Ober has allowed 8.6 hits per 9 innings this season according to the matchup data. So I'm not saying Gunnar can't get a hit. That's actually an important distinction. He can get one single, and this under still survives. That's one reason I like total bases unders more than just fading a player to record a hit. You have some margin for error. Minnesota also has multiple bullpen options with respectable ERAs behind Ober. So if Gunnar doesn't do damage early, he may see several different looks later in the game. This is basically a bet that his current lack of extra base production continues for one more game. Play number one, Gunnar Henderson under 1.5. Moving on to play number two, it's going to go in the opposite direction. We're taking Andrew Monastero over 0.5 hits against Toronto. And this is one of those simple one-hit props where I really like the consistency. Monastero has recorded a hit in 9 of his last 10 games. The data also shows him averaging roughly 1.2 hits per game over that stretch. Even better, this isn't a situation where he's barely surviving with one hit every night. He recently had multiple games with 2 hits, which gives us some additional upside. His last 10 shown on the board were 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 0. So yes, the most recent game was a 0, but before that, 9 straight games with at least one hit. And sometimes I actually like these spots after a long streak finally gets interrupted because the market can react to the most recent result more than the larger sample. Now, Dylan Cease is obviously the biggest concern here. The matchup data has Cease allowing only around 5.5 hits per 9 against Boston. And his strikeout numbers remain extremely strong. So I'm not pretending this is an easy pitching matchup, but that's also why we're asking Monastero for one hit. He doesn't need a homer. He doesn't need an RBI. He doesn't need 2 total bases. One ball through the infield, one bloop into the outfield, and we're done. He also been averaging around 4.4 plate appearances per game, which is important because volume matters a lot on 0.5 hit props. If we get 4 opportunities, I'm comfortable backing a hitter who has cleared this in 9 of his previous 10. Play number 2, Andrew Monastero over 0.5 hits. All right, if you guys are still watching, drop a locks in the comments below and tell me which of these first 2 plays you like more. And make sure you guys are signed up for my Winnable. That's where I'm posting my free picks every day. And you can also grab the available promos if you want access to additional plays. I've also got a special Novik promo going right now, Novix is a prediction style market app, similar in concept to platforms like Kalshi, and it has expanded to more states. If Novig is available where you are, download it through my promotion and send me a screenshot at tsk1016@gmail.com. I'll hook you guys up with 2 months of VIP picks. Just make sure you guys confirm Novig availability and eligibility in your state before entering. Before entering any contests or markets. You see here now, Idaho is a blue state. Now, let's get into what might be my favorite pitching angle on today's card. Play number 3 is Ryan Johnson under 15.5 pitching outs against Texas. Folks, Texas has some upswing. This number mainly caught my attention because 15.5 outs means Johnson has to complete 5 full innings and record at least 1 out in the 6th to beat us. We want him removed before that point. And based on his recent workload, that has been happening constantly. Johnson has stayed under 15.5 outs in 9 of his last 10 starts. He's averaging 13.7 with the median around 14.5. That matters because we're not looking at a tiny difference between his normal workload and the prop. His normal recent workload has been approximately 1 to 2 outs below this line. Look at the recorded outs from the 10 starts shown. You got 10, 15, 18, 15, 12, 15, 15, 10, 13, and 14. Only once did he go beyond 15.5. And that was against Baltimore. And that one start required him to go 6 innings. Every other start would have cashed us under. His innings tell basically the same story. Recently, he's gone approximately, if we go down to the bases, we got 3.1, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 5, 3.1, 4.1, 4.2. So he's averaging 4.2 innings pitched. That's exactly the profile we want for an outs under. Another thing working in our favor is Johnson's season performance. Matchup screen has him at a 7-point ERA, around a 1.6 whip, and nearly 10 hits allowed per 9 innings. Those numbers matter because inefficient pitchers have multiple ways to lose an outs prop. They can get hit hard and be removed early. They can run up their pitch count through walks and deep counts. They can give up enough traffic that the manager doesn't want them facing the lineup a third time. Or the bullpen can simply become the preferred option once they reach the 4th or 5th inning. Texas doesn't necessarily have to score 7 runs against him for us to win. They just need to force enough pitches and enough traffic that the Angels pull him before his 16th out. That distinction is important. You can even have a pitcher allow only 2 or 3 runs and still cash us under if he needs 90-plus pitches to get through 5 innings. And Johnson's recent history tells us that getting through 5 full innings has already been a challenge. Ryan Johnson under 15.5 outs. So, guys, here is the full card. So you got Gunnar Henderson under 1.5 total bases. Andrew Monastero over 0.5 hits. A hit in 9 of his last 10, averaging over 1 hit per game recently. And finally, Ryan Johnson under in 9 of his last 10 starts with an average of only 13.7 outs. Yesterday's results, guys, not too bad. Play of the day went 1-0. VIP 2-1. Free plays took a dive 0-3. So not every card is going to sweep, and the free card took the hit yesterday. But we're back today looking for a bounce back. If this video helped you out, make sure you guys hit the like button. and subscribe because I'm breaking down MLB props each and every day. Get on my winnable page for all my free picks and additional premium plays. And again, if Novig is available in your state and you use the code NIGHT10, you deposit the $10, you get $25. Send me a screenshot to tsk1016@gmail.com. I will hook you up for 2 months of VIP picks offer. As always, shop your lines because even a half base, half out, or a difference in price can completely change the value of a play. Good luck, guys, today, and I will see you guys in the next card.